Hi everyone. In this video, we will talk about access specifiers in C#. So, access specifiers or access modifiers are the keywords that are used to specify or define accessibility or scope of properties variables in methods in C#. Now, there are main four types of access specifiers: public, protected, internal, private, and then there are two more which are combination of these two: private protected and internal protected. Now we will look at these one by one with the help of our code. So let's move to the code. We'll create a project or we'll create a class library project. We'll name it as access specifier. So we have a class here. In this, I'm gonna rename this class as parent class. Okay, and I'm gonna define one property here. All right. Now I'm gonna create another class here. I'm gonna name it as child class, and I'm gonna derive from parent class. Within this, I'm going to create one public method. And I'm going to do console dot write line this dot my field. I'm going to create another class and we'll name it as other class. Okay, this time not going to derive it from anything, but I'll create one print method here. Since it's not driven, I'm going to create an object of parent class. And lastly, do console.write. Alright, we're done. Just we need to create one more class. So I'm going to add one project here. Again, class library. I'm going to name it as other assembly. Okay. I'm going to copy these two classes here. And just to minimize the confusion, I'm going to rename these main assembly and other assembly. All right. So you can see there are errors. That is because we need to add project reference. And we need to add one using statement. We're done. So now let's move to the part where we will see the access of this property. Now this is our main assembly. Okay. And you can see in the parent class I have defined a my field, which is a public. I can access this in always, like in child class. If the class is not child, I mean then I can access this. If in the other assembly also I can access this. Okay. I'm gonna make this class private. So now this property is private. I cannot access this in child class. I cannot access this in other classes, and outside assembly also I cannot access. Alright, what if this is private? Now what if this is protected? You can see if it is protected, I can access in the child class of the same assembly, but not in other classes. Similarly, I can also access it in the child class outside my main assembly. What happens if this is private protected? Again, so it's same here, no difference. But here there will be a difference. I cannot access this now in the child class of other assembly. So private protected means child but within the same assembly. What if this is internal? I can access it in the child class, also in any other class of assembly, but I cannot access this outside of the assembly. That's why it's called internal. It's internal to the assembly. Now, what if it is internal protected? I can no difference here, but here there is a difference. I can access it outside uh, on the assembly, but in the child class. So internal protected is internal to the assembly, and even if it's outside the assembly, then it should be a child class. So these are all 6 ways to access a field. Hope you learned something, and thanks for watching.